Hello and welcome to the workshop. On today's episode, I'm going to take this awesome looking wasp nest, add a bunch of these brilliant colours and turn it into a piece of art. So the plan for this build should be quite easy. The first thing I need to do is spray my wasp nest black, that way when I add my colours they'll pop. And then once I've done that, I'll be able to put this whole nest inside a casting container and pour resin all over the top. And once that resin is cured, I'll be able to mount it onto my lathe and start turning. So now that my nest is nice and dry, I can go ahead and glue it inside my container. Now the reason I'm doing that before piping in my colours is because at the bottom of these galleries there's a few holes. So if I glue it inside my container first, when they leak it's not going to matter. Now because this first pour isn't going in the pressure pot, I'm going to put this in the vacuum chamber to degas the resin. So I've abandoned the pipette idea because the resin's starting to cure and I just can't get it in fast enough. So I'm just going to pour these over the top and hopefully we still get a good look. Have you guys ever had one of those projects that just doesn't quite go to plan? Well, this is definitely one for me because in my head, I'd envisioned getting one of those little pipettes and piping all the colors into those little galleries. But unfortunately, as you saw, it didn't quite go to plan because I was trapping air and my resin was getting too thick. And as you saw, I changed the plan to just pouring the colors over the top. And as you can see, I think it's turned out even better. Now, this is one of those cases where a failure has turned into a happy little accident. Well, it looks like my resin's all cured, so the next thing I need to do is mix up another batch, except this time it's just going to be clear. I'm then going to pour it over the top and then put this in the pressure pot to cure. Now all my small pots are being used at the moment, so this one will have to go in Freddy. Well, that looks like we've got a beautiful clear casting. So the next thing I need to do is get it out of this container, get it onto a waste block, and then we can start turning it on the lathe. Wow, have a look at these colors. They look amazing. This thing is going to look so good once I give it a polish. But before I do that, I need to give it a sand. Now, before we check out this beautiful piece, I wanted to let you guys know that if you want to see some behind the scenes of this episode, check out the latest episode of the vlog. It's up on our second channel now. And one other quick thing, I got an email from YouTube the other day telling me that my viewer engagement is down. So if you guys like this episode, could you please help me out by hitting the like button, sharing this video, subscribing, or leaving me a comment. And I think what I might do to help sweeten the deal a little bit for you guys, I'm going to randomly pick a comment and send you a Rubik's ball. But please only do it if you think this video deserves it. Now, one other quick thing, this is now available in my Etsy store. And also, if you guys think the front looked good, wait until you see the back. Let's check it out.